Hello everybody, this is SirStillwater. Hey, real quick, want to try a little video here to show how to use the Guild FP swap. This is a test to see how a video content would work for the Guild forum to help some of our newer players get familiar with different aspects of the game. So let me go ahead and get started. So here you see, this is my village, currently Iron Age, and actively participating in the Guild swaps. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the message center. And you'll see that there's a couple different threads going on. There's a 2 FP guild swap group and a 5 FP guild swap group. They should, if they're active, they should be floating to the top, so they're always on the first page. If they're not, they'll be on pages 2, 3, 4, or whatever. So they'll be there, and as they get new messages in them, they'll float back to the top of the list here. They should always hopefully be just a couple underneath the main guild forum, the main guild message thread. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this 5 FP guild swap first. And if you look through, scrolling up through, you can kind of see some of the history and load more messages. But in the thread, there should be somewhere in there, and I should refresh this every so often, kind of repaste it down so it stays closer to the current activity. A little bit of an overview of how this works, the FP swap works. And basically, in this case, it's 5 forge points as opposed to the 2 forge points. Eventually, there will be a 10 and a 15 and an observatory, different threads for each of those. But what it is whoever is in the most recent message is the target for those FPs. So in this case, we have, I don't know how to pronounce it, Nariz 28. I've never even said it out loud. So, so either way, he's got 158 out of 210. So I'm going to go ahead and open his. And then what you do is you'll go through and you'll place the number of the unit. In this case, it's 5. So I'll go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4. And you notice I don't have any more in my current, but I have some in my inventory, and I'll show you that in just a second. 5. What it does is it'll take the next smallest out of your inventory and spend it, and then put the balance into your current FP bar. So I added my 5. So you always want to add it first, then close here, and then you select which great building you would like them to target to. And in this case, because that was a Zeus, I'm going to go ahead and stay in that same theme and keep a Zeus so we can keep those going. But I could choose any of my great buildings that I want to have be the target. I'll say send, and that'll put me as the next target in the list. So the next player that comes in and wants to contribute, they would go ahead and open mine. They would enter their 5, close it, and then go ahead and go in and add their building and so on. And this continues to repeat. And the benefit of this is it provides an opportunity for the person who is the target, who's contributing, to get points, get FPs on their great buildings. And they can also share that wealth with other great buildings and have the opportunity to both help a guild member advance their great buildings quicker, as well as get an opportunity to get some FPs in the process, or get some blueprints and FPs and medals in the process. So you say, even though I've contributed 44, and the max reward for this level is 25, 23 medals and 2 blueprints, still that's 25 FPs, at the current pace. And you see, you got somebody here from outside of the guild that's working that great building as well. It's a good opportunity to get 25 FPs back of an investment that I was just making in a friend and fellow guild member. So it's a good opportunity. Plus, there's a couple BPs in play there, and it's always nice to have those. Even though I have that building, that's how you unlock higher levels. So maybe I'll go ahead and put a separate video together for that. But that kind of just shows you the gist of it. So, and you can kind of see back through the thread, the participation that's been going on. Like here, we've got Mr. Steelcraft. He's got 39 out of 40, so that last spot's being left open, so he can go ahead and finish that, and then double dip on that. We can talk about that in a separate video as well. But either way, but it's nice to get the opportunity to help run up those great buildings. You can always still contribute on your own. That's good as well, and that helps be a catalyst to get that number up there, so where it's more enticing for other members to participate and get a reward quicker. So that's all I've got. Let me know what you think about this. Go ahead and leave a message in the thread on this, if you will. Or if you want to do it, I'm going to put this up on YouTube and try putting the link in. We'll see if that works. And if you could, just go ahead and put a note in there. And for that channel, I'm put together a separate channel for this, which is FOE SirStillwater. So if you are interested, go ahead and subscribe to that. And as I put these videos out there, they may not even end up in the forum, but I may just put them out there for the guild and say, hey, go there and check those out if you're interested in learning some tips and tricks that people have shared. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Yeah, like I said, if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe and like, please. It really helps. Bye.